Welcome back to the corner, everyone. I'm the Demon as always, and today we got an interesting one. So Carl Jobst is an absolutely amazing dude. He just put out this video where he got five. Here, let me go back in the video a little bit. He got five of the like best speedrunners ever. Summoning Salt, Small Amp, Dark Viper, Easy Speezy, and Virtual, something like that, right? And he made several videos of some of the top speedrun games of all times that have all had notorious cheaters. And the idea of this was to see if these pro speedrunners could spot the fake. Now, I have not watched this video. I got to 1 minute 50 seconds and went, I think I can spot them. Now, I am not a speedrunner. I've never even attempted to speedrun a game, but I've watched a lot of Carl Jobst's videos, and I've paid attention to the speedrunning scene, especially the cheaters. So I think, I like to think that I can spot them. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to pull up each one of these, and I'm going to remove them from. I'm going to remove the playlist from it, so it doesn't automatically continue on to the next one when one of them is done. And I want to see if if I'm smart enough, if I've been paying attention well enough to be able to see and spot the fake. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with Mario. We're gonna go these in order, and I'm going to watch every single one of these probably a few times over just to see if I can spot it. So let's see what this first one's like. Pretty good movement. I am noticing there's no music there. That's the first thing I'm noticing is that there was no victory music there. And in Mario 64, when you pick up a star, there's a little ditty that plays. Let me see. Well, I'm not going to bother finding it, but I'm pretty sure there's like a little ditty that plays when you collect a star. And there was no ditty that played there, so that makes me suspicious already. And I think they usually backflip into the level, although I might be wrong. Okay. Yeah, that's... The camera angle was different, but I don't think that necessarily means anything. Let's watch through it one more time. So that little jump kick at the start, that makes me a little suspicious because I'm pretty sure they usually just straight long jump after a door because there's no reason to do the air kick. I might be wrong there though. Yeah, no, the music starts to play and then cuts out. Hold on, listen to that again. Right as he's about to catch the star, watch, you'll start to hear the little ditty play and it just abruptly cuts out. This is the fake.
Here we go!
Hang on. You see, it's like, dun, and it immediately cuts out. It's like a da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun, or something like that. This is the fake. I guarantee it. Let's watch the second one. Let's see what the second one's like. Okay, so the second one does the same kick at the start. Hold up, does the other one do that at the start of the level? Hang on. Okay. Okay, that's the same.
Here we go!
Okay, sound also cuts out there. Hang on, I wanna check something. 4 coins! 4 coins versus 7! Bam! It wasn't for the reason I thought it was, but this is the fake! No, or is this one? Hang on, hang on. Pay attention to the coin count. 5 coins. 6, 7. Okay. Let's watch this one. 2. 4. Okay.
Here we go!
So these both have the same 2 stars, 4 lives. 2 stars, 4 lives. Okay. The star count didn't go up.
Here we go!
2, 7, 4. Okay, okay. So that was the star. Okay. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna. This is probably gonna be a very long, boring video. Why does this one say 8? Why does this say 8? He had 4. He came out of that level with 4 coins. Now he's going back in with 8 coins. Suspicious? Yeah, and he's going back in with 7, the amount he left the stage with. I think this is the fake. So that's a 1.
Here we go!
Yeah, so that Diddy that plays, that's the one I was talking about, but it was missing in the first star collected. Is it present with the second one? So he entered with more coins than he had exited the level with. So that immediately tells me this is the fake.
Here we go!
Okay, so Diddy does play here as well. So this first one is the fake. That's the answer that I'm going with. Is this one is the fake because he re-entered the level with 4 more coins than he had exited with. That's mine. So let's see what this one is. Very low volume. Yeah, I looked away. Let me rewatch this. Let me start back from the beginning. Okay. Turns. Okay. Okay, that's a bomb slide. That's... I don't know if it's actually called a bomb slide, but it's basically lets you get a lot of momentum. Okay. Hang on. So 1, 8 full hearts and 1 rupee. 1, 8 or 3 hearts, sorry, and 1 rupee. Okay, so that's still... Wait, he took damage there. Hang on. He didn't take damage here. I don't know the technical part of this. I don't know if you always take damage from these. But he didn't take damage from both of those. He goes in, takes damage from that one. He loses half a heart. Okay. He isn't taking damage from these, so... Okay. Okay. Let's watch this one. Okay, enters with the exact same amount. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Doesn't take damage. Okay. I want to count how many rupees come out here. So let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Unless I'm missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, okay, so there's 12 and 12. Okay. Okay, he did a backflip and blew it up. Does he do the same thing in this one? Yes. But he takes damage in this one. Did he take damage in this one? He did not take damage here. In fact, there wasn't even the sound of him being hit. Hang on, he did that 3 times there. Did it 4 times here. He also swung the Deku stick twice on the platform. Swung twice here. 1, 2, 3. But only bends down 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So far, I'm thinking that first one is the fake. That was a lot of, like, camera shifting. Like... Yeah, this one didn't have a lot of camera shifting, whereas this one... It's like all these micro adjustments. I think this is the fake. Okay, you open and close 3 times. Wait, he opened it on the map. Hang on. I gotta watch this one again. My opinion might be changing. This one might be the fake. 'Cause remember, he was on the shield screen, or on the equipment screen to equip the Deku shield. And then he doesn't reopen it this entire time. But he opens it and it's on the map screen. Why was it on the map screen? Let's see. Let's look at this one again real quick from the start. Goes to the equipment screen. Okay. Doesn't open it, doesn't open it. None of this is opening it. But this one opens on the item screen. If I'm remembering correctly, when you go through an area transition in Zelda in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, I believe the menu is reset to the item screen. I believe. But I don't know for sure. That's the problem. Ooh, I don't know. Hang on. I need to look this up because I don't know. I'm gonna look this up. Does Ocarina of Time menu screen change when you move areas? That's the thing. I don't remember if it resets. Or like I don't remember if it I'm more confident that it resets to the item screen than the map screen. They both aren't, neither of them are on the equipment screen when they open this up. But this one is on the items screen. This one's on the map. This one also does take damage from the bomb, whereas this one doesn't even get hit by it. My final answer is this one is the fake. Zelda 2 is the fake. So Mario 1 and Zelda 2 are the fakes so far that I've got locked in. Now this is like one of the most infamous levels in GoldenEye. So let's see if I can get this one. Shoot that guy, shoot them. You throw the bomb here to blow up the one of the objectives. Okay. This was like 34, 33, 34. Something like that. 23. Seven shots total. Okay, 7 shots total. Let's see. 3 there. So that's 7. So that is 7 shots total. There's no way this is a 23. Well, maybe it is, because there's a few seconds where it doesn't. I think it starts. Where does the timer start for Goldeneye? I don't actually remember. Let's see. We'll say 8 seconds. He goes through. He does fire 7 shots. I think that's 24. I don't think the time's right here. I think that was a 24 second. I don't think that was 23. Alright, let's see this one. Let's see this one. Oh, okay, so this one is interesting because he starts moving at the 7-second mark, not the 8-second mark. Interesting. 3 shots there. Okay, 7 shots total. Another 23 seconds. But was that from 7 seconds to what? Like here, 32? So that would be 3:13. I feel like 18 seconds. Something like that. Oh, this one's hard. See, what makes me suspicious of this one is the fact that he starts moving 7 seconds instead of 8 seconds. Like, watch. It'll be right here at 7 seconds. He's already moving. And he's already at this point by 8 seconds. Whereas in this one, right, we go back to like 5 seconds. He doesn't get there until the 9-second point. I think this is the fake one. I'm gonna lock in this one. He starts moving way too early. Well, no, because there is a trick you can do with like 2 controllers, where you like tape them together or something, and you can get like a extra bit of movement before the level starts or something like that. So this one might actually be the suspicious one. Wait. It sounds like he's firing 4 shots there. Okay, it sounds the same there. 30-3. Seventeen 20. 3 plus 10, 13. Would leave 7. He should be at 7. Because he fired 7 shots from 20, reloaded up to 30. That's 13. He had 20 left. So he should be... But he's at the same amount. No, because they fired 7. Never mind. I was just doing math wrong. Wait. So what's this? This is the most difficult one for me. Wait, did it say Hustle Escape twice? No. It only said 1 escaped. What about over here? It does same for both. They're both so good. Oh, that's the wrong way. Hang on. Okay. I'm listening for music cues, by the way. Oh god, these are both so good. Everything that I thought was like, oh, this proves this one is. It's like, no, that's not true because it's present in both. Oh man, I don't know. Oh, these are both so good. Hang on, I'm gonna watch them one more time and then I'm gonna make my decision. Very well executed. But was it correct? Let's see. The only difference I can tell thus far is that one of them starts off at a higher speed than the other. It's the only... No! No! Wait! I just saw it! The gun! This is the one that he was using in the level. And if we go back to this one, it's a little pistol. Bam! GoldenEye 1 is the fake. So 1, 2, 1. Moving on to Minecraft. Let's go. Man. Single player. Start game. Let's go back. See. Cheats off. Survival. Normal. Okay. So let's see. That's 2 gold blocks, 9, 10, 11, 15 nuggets. Okay. Didn't get too lucky with that spawn. I've been playing Minecraft a lot recently. So... Oh, that's the whole thing. Something in this was... Oh my god, he does not give us a lot to work with on this one. Okay. There's already a new world. There's not a new world here. I bet you this one's going to be the fake. Because why would there be a new world? Man, could... Could he have seen that? Oh, yeah. Right out of the corner of the, right between the trees. Okay. Got real lucky with that. He also got a hoe. Here's the thing. He got so lucky. He got 2 blocks of obsidian, and he got a hoe. And there was already a new world. Minecraft 2 is the fake. So 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's my guess. Now this video is going to be like an hour long because I'm going to watch all of this.
The entire world. I'm going to be showing them.
So I'll pull up my handy dandy notepad here. So Mario 1 fake. Zelda 2 fake. 007 1 fake. Minecraft 2 fake. That's my guess. I'm locking it in.
2 clips of the most popular speedrunning games ever. One of them will be real, and one of them will be fake. These aren't real speedruns, of course. These are speedruns I've specifically made for the purpose of this video. These pro speedrunners will have to see if they can identify which clip is fake based on a mistake that I've intentionally made. I've selected 4 classic speedrunning games: Super Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, Minecraft, and GoldenEye. Each of these games has a long and storied history, and of course, they have also had their fair share of cheaters. In each of the fake clips, I have left a clue. I have left something in the speedrun that confirms that it's fake. But in order to see it, you need to know your cheating history. I've chosen
the cheating history I know well.
4 of the most famous historical cheaters, and I have made the exact same mistake that got those cheaters caught. If you think you know your cheating history and you want to play along at home, I've put a link to a YouTube playlist with all of the clips I gave to the pro gamers. I won't be showing the full clips in this video, so if you want to test yourself, go and watch those first. In this video, I will be sharing a quick story about a famous cheater for each game. I will tell you the mistake they
I haven't even heard the stories
that got them caught, and then we will see if these professional speedrunners have got what it takes to spot the fake speedrun. Personally, I thought I made all of these fake speedruns really easy to detect, but the results might surprise you. I really hope you enjoy.
If you pay very close attention, you can spot them. This was where I paused the video.
Now, legends, I am super excited because today's video is sponsored by the heroes over at Red Magic. Red Magic specialize in creating professional gaming equipment, and they have just released their brand new product, the Red Magic Nova Gaming Tablet. I've been wanting a new tablet for a while now, and I'm so glad I waited because the Red Magic Nova Gaming Tablet is so incredible. This thing is really powerful. It boasts a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 leading version processor, an extremely sophisticated and quiet cooling system, a massive 10,100 mAh battery that charges in less than 1 hour using the 80-watt fast charger that comes with it. Its high-resolution 16:10 display features a 144Hz refresh rate. The speakers sound really nice, and with its all-metal design, the Red Magic Nova Gaming Tablet is really light and feels great in your hands. I am going to take this tablet everywhere I go so I can game while I'm away from home. It's built specifically for gaming, so obviously all of the modern games look and play beautifully, but you know me, I love my retro gaming, so naturally I've installed a ton of emulators for my favorite old school consoles as well. And what's unbelievable is how affordable this tablet is, given how much of a beast it is. Seriously, go and check out the Red Magic Nova Gaming Tablet today. The link is in the description. Tsukishima was a Japanese Super Mario 64 speedrunner that was very active between the years 2010 and 2011. He was a really good player, achieving multiple world records, not just in the 16-star category, but also single levels as well. In fact, the influence of Tsukishima is still felt today. He was the first person to catch a faster cycle in the first Bowser stage, which resulted in a new single-level world record, and players still call that particular cycle the Tsukishima cycle. In 2014, it was discovered that you can use audio analysis to detect splicing, and this resulted in
Sorry, I had a text message.
Numerous older world records being exposed as cheated. The most shocking being 16-star world records from the player Akikan, White Heiress, Holy Moly, and Shadow of Miles. The early 16-star world records seem to be very untrustworthy. Tsukishima's 16-star world record couldn't be analyzed in this way, however, as the audio quality was too poor. It wouldn't be until 2023 when a new method of splice detection would emerge in the form of Mario's blinking. Mario's blinking runs on a universal timer, so if Mario's blinking becomes inconsistent, it's confirmation of a splice. Using this method, it was proven that Tsukishima had also spliced his runs. Once Tsukishima's runs were investigated further, some more obvious continuity errors were detected. In Womp's Fortress, after collecting only 5 and 0 coins on the first 2 stars, when he re-enters the stage, the coin high score was now somehow 12. And on the 3rd star, even though he collected 3 coins, when he exited the stage, it said he only collected 2. Now, I didn't want to make my fake speedruns too hard to detect. I didn't want people to have to examine audio tracks or do frame-by-frame analysis, so I chose the coin discrepancy as my mistake. I asked the greatest Super Mario 64 player ever, Suigi, to make 2 clips of him getting 2 stars in Womp's Fortress. In the fake clip, which in this case was clip number 1, Suigi only collects 4 coins when getting the first star, but when he re-enters the stage, the coin high score now shows as 8, which is obviously wrong. This one was pretty easy, so let's see who can spot it.
The camera movement looked different from how I've seen people do that, but people do that differently. He said it's not related to audio and stuff. Do I remember any controversies with that clip? The only thing I could think of here is that someone, to increase the amount of runs they got going, like changed the properties of the star in here, because I'm pretty sure you only get it if the star is rotating at a particular time that you can clip it here. But how would I even notice that? Then I also do not know. I guess I go with video 2.
I'll be honest, for the Mario one, both of these just look like good gameplay to me. Like a very good player, I really don't even notice a difference. I mean, that's insane. But yeah, I cannot see the difference personally. I'm just gonna go with the gut feeling. We're gonna say 2, and we'll see what happens.
At first, this one had me really confused. I looked at both the clips several times, and I couldn't really spot any difference between them. But then I noticed the sneaky coin difference in clip number 1. As Mario enters the stage again, the coin count jumps up, meaning there had to have been a splice there, and I don't honestly think I would have noticed this if I didn't know one of them was going to be cheated. So I can totally see how this gets overlooked, but yeah. My answer is clip number 1 and the method of cheating, splicing.
Wait, how many coins did they get? How many coins did they get in that run?
I expect Small Ant to nail every single one of these. Small Ant, if you don't nail every single one of these, I'm going to be very disappointed.
4 coins. Okay. All right. I'm just checking that there's no splice. I assume there's not going to be another splice. Oh, 8. Okay. This is the cheated one.
Yeah. Okay.
The record is 8. They got 4 coins. Yeah, this is cheated. Okay. Number 1 is cheated.
Of the 4 games we're looking at, definitely the one I was most familiar with is Mario 64. And as soon as I saw there was Mario 64, I figured the cheating method was going to be splicing, because I know that's been used a whole bunch in the game's history. He does this completely insane cannonless setup that I don't think is at all consistent. Here's the red flag. So he exits the stage, he has 4 coins. Then he goes back into the stage, and all of a sudden, he has 8 coins. It doubled. So the splice was right there from before he went back into one.
I also expect Summoning Salt to get all of these right. Honestly, I will be more disappointed in Summoning Salt if he doesn't get all these right than I would be Small Ant. But I would still be very disappointed in Small Ant.
So clip 1 is the fake one here, and clip 2 is the legit one where the coin counter stays the same.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is one of my favorite games of all time, and one of the most incredible things I've ever witnessed was watching the speedrunner TSA beat Ocarina of Time in just 5 hours. This seems like an incredibly long time by today's standards, but back in 2004, this was utterly mind-blowing. This was before YouTube, when you had to download this gigantic speedrun in pieces if you wanted to watch it, and the entire thing was mesmerizing. These early world records really helped to popularize the idea of doing full game speedruns. But in 2011, all of TSA's speedruns were removed from Speed Demo's archive after they were found to be cheated. TSA's runs were full of splices, and in hindsight, some of them are extremely obvious.
Audio.
TSA claimed that he didn't cheat, and that he had to capture his runs in multiple segments due to issues with his capture setup, but he was adamant they were still entire runs. And in the process of putting his speedruns back together, he accidentally combined different runs together. However, we know this cannot be true, because when you pause the game in Ocarina of Time, the pause menu will always open to a predictable screen. It will either be the last screen you had when you unpaused, or if you entered a brand new area, it will open on the item screen.
Yeah, I knew it!
In TSA's runs, multiple times when he paused during the run, the menu opened up to the map screen, which only happens after you load the game from a save after quitting, which obviously did not happen during any of his runs. And this is the mistake that I chose for my fake Ocarina of Time speedrun. I asked one of the best Ocarina of Time speedrunners in the entire world, Danny B, to make 2 clips of himself performing a relatively recent glitch called Ganondorf. This is where you warp from Dodongo's cavern all the way to the final fight with Ganon. At the beginning of each clip, Danny B pauses to equip a shield, which, to be honest, I thought would immediately give away what I was planning to do. Near the end of the setup for the glitch, Danny B needs to pause again, and in the legitimate run, the menu opens up to the item screen, which it should, but in the fake clip, which in this case was clip number 1, the pause menu opens to the map screen. This is because he spliced the run at the entrance to Dodongo's cavern. Let's see if any of our professional...
No, that's the one I called it, because I called out the map. That was 2, wasn't it? Oh, I meant to say 1. Or I meant to write 1. I'm pretty sure I said 1. Because I called out the map for it. So
speedrunners can spot it.
Ocarina of Time, it's kind of the same thing. I just don't know that much about the game. I think TSA was caught splicing like 15, 20 years ago, but it's nothing I could really pick up on from watching these videos. So, but I don't know. I think there's some funny business going on here with clip number 2. So I'm gonna very confidently say clip 2 is the one that is cheated.
Even if I said 2, I meant 1 because I specifically called out the fact that the pause menu was on the map and not the equip screen. I said I think it automatically defaults to the item screen when you change zones. So I called that out. So it was number 1 that I was calling out.
Ocarina of Time. Man, I haven't seen Ocarina of Time in so many years. I used to watch so much of it back in the day. Every single time like a camera changes or something, I think this is spliced. Every single time. Every slight transition could be a splice. This is why it's so hard to catch speedrunning cheaters. It could be something like obvious, like the amount of shoes he has or something changes. Nothing like stood out to me. They looked exactly the same to me. Carl says this is a test in speedrunning history, but there's been a lot of cheaters and a lot of cheating videos. I'm gonna guess number 2.
For Ocarina of Time, I'm gonna go with number 1 solely because of this like screen effect that's happening right there. Like that triangle that's coming by Link.
That's on both.
And I do not know what that is. I don't think I've ever seen it. I've seen a good amount of these speedruns, but that just looks weird. And I mean, it could be a feature of Ocarina of Time, but the other one, number 2, didn't have that one. And
sure
I'm just gonna go with number 1.
I'm pretty sure 2 did have that. Yeah. Although it's not black in this one. Yeah. Okay. It has a lot less of it.
One's the
But
fake
it does
one.
have it.
Does the menu stay on the last screen that you were on? Yeah, wait. Why is the map open on this one? Okay, that's what it is. That has to be it. Okay. I don't know which one is cheated, but I'm pretty sure that has to be it. That's it. There's gotta be something wrong there. I don't know which one it is though. We're gonna have to make an educated guess, man. Okay, all we need to do is just watch this run. This one opens up on this menu. We knew what was cheated, but we didn't know which one was the cheated one because I just didn't know enough about the game. I think it's number 1 because of the menu positioning.
Before I give my answer, I just want to take a moment to appreciate how cool Zelda speedruns are. Like, what did we just watch? Who came up with this? Bugging through a wall straight to the final boss with some intricate setup? Really awesome. I don't know Zelda speedruns, but the one difference I noticed is that in the pause buffering that they're doing for this final skip, clip number 1 opens the pause menu on the wrong screen. And I think the pause menu always opens on this blue rectangle screen, so I think for that reason, I'm gonna say that clip number 1 is cheated, but I would never have known if I didn't look for a cheater, so very, very sneaky method there.
In the late 2000s, Henning Blom was one of the strongest.
This one was the first one because of the gun.
GoldenEye speedrunners in the entire world. At his peak, he achieved a world ranking of 4th, sitting just below 3 certified legends of the game. Henning was a really good player and achieved many world records during his career. Some of his strongest times were his untied world records that he achieved on the level Frigate in 2011, beating both the Secret Agent and 00 Agent world records, getting times of 1 minute flat and 1:06 respectively. But in 2012, fellow speedrunner Ryan White noticed that Henning's end cinema didn't make sense. On both of Henning's runs, he exits the boat holding no weapon, which means that in the end cinema, Bond should put away a PP7 pistol. But in Henning's runs, Bond puts away a D5K.
So I got the method of the cheat right, but I did get the actual one wrong. I didn't know that little tidbit, that if you didn't have one out, it put away the pistol.
A submachine gun. This is simply impossible, and means that Henning had spliced different end screens onto his runs. On Frigate, you need to release hostages and hope they choose the fastest escape point and escape the boat as fast as possible.
I got the method right, but I got the wrong video.
This introduces a huge luck factor into the level, making it one of the most frustrating in the game. This is why, historically, Frigate has been the level that has seen the most cheating. Henning originally denied cheating, but audio analysis showed that he had not only spliced his Frigate runs, but many other levels as well, including his full game runs. Ultimately, after the evidence was too great, Henning confessed, and he was permanently banned from the ranks. I wanted to recreate Henning's mistake on the Frigate level. I asked one of the greatest strat finders in GoldenEye history, Henrik Norgren, to craft me 2 speedruns on the Agent difficulty. These runs are identical, and both of them finish the level with no weapon equipped. In the legitimate speedrun, Bond puts away a pistol, but in the fake speedrun that Henrik spliced, which in this case was clip number 2, Bond puts away a D5K. Let's see who can spot it.
The only way I could think
makes
of
me upset,
this
dude.
one...
Oh my god, that makes me so upset because I was I didn't know that it was the pistol that was put away if you didn't have a weapon out. Oh my god, I thought it was the weapon you put away was tied to the weapon you used the most. So that's
was fake, since I haven't played these games before, to be honest. Is counting the bullets and seeing if they were right with the end of the stats, and they were for both of them. It was the 7 shots, 3 kills, all that kind of stuff. So I really cannot tell a difference for this one. But gut feeling, you already know we're going with number 1.
Wait, okay. I think I might know what it is. If he used the exact same level, if Carl used the same level, I remember watching a video years ago where at the very end they had a different gun, where they were like holding a gun, and at the very end they were holding a different gun. So that had like a scope on it. And that was a pistol. All right, the run cheated is number 1. I'm not even watching number 2.
I got nothing. I'm trying to think of controversies in 007 speedrunning that I know.
Got it.
Because that looked fine to me. Those looked identically the same. I saw no differences, so my assumption is just going to be that it's spliced. Like on the watch here or something. Nope, I got no idea. I got no idea. I can guess and get a 50-50 chance. I'd say the second one is cheated.
So I tried. I mean, I looked here at GoldenEye. I watched through both of these clips like side by side, starting from the exact same moment, and I literally couldn't notice any discrepancy like at all. So I don't know. I'll just say, obviously, clip 2 is the cheated one for GoldenEye.
This final one, I already knew the cheating scandal from before, where Bond puts away the wrong weapon as he goes on the boat. And therefore, I'm going to say clip number 2, where he puts away the long machine gun instead of the PP7. So
Smallland was so close to getting that one, but I think he didn't realize that Henrik switched to unarmed before exiting the boat. Surprisingly, this seemed pretty difficult, so I sent the clips to former GoldenEye world champion David Clemens, who surely can't miss.
Hello, Carl. I'm here to tell you which...
Okay, look. David Clemens, you've got to be able to get this. You're the former world record holder. If there was anyone that I would expect beyond a shadow of a doubt to know exactly which one and why, it would be David Clemens.
Which of the 2 GoldenEye runs that you sent me is fake? So I was sent 2 GoldenEye runs, and I was asked to determine which one is fake and which one is real, and this one was very easy for me to tell. You can see here that he's an unarmed, right? So actually, the thing about it, and the reason this was easy for me to tell, is if you enter the boat in unarmed, Bond is always going to have a pistol out in the ending cinematic here, and you can see clearly that he's holding the silenced D5K. So if this one was real, he would have been holding the pistol at the end and not the silenced D5K. And the player that got busted doing this is Henning Blom, and this was like 15 years ago. He had got a couple on-tides on this level, and it took us like 3 or 4 years to realize that the runs were fake because there was a discrepancy with what gun was out in the cinematic and what gun was out when he entered the boat. And so that's how he ended up getting busted, is just that little, intricate knowledge that we maybe just didn't have at the time that we, finally developed. But anyway, I hope that helped. That was a lot of fun, and peace out.
In 2020, Minecraft speedrunning absolutely exploded, easily becoming the most popular game to speedrun in the entire world. And it wasn't just popular in terms of active speedrunners, but videos of Minecraft speedruns started to get massive views on YouTube. One of the videos that really popped off was a new world record in the 1.16 random seed glitchless category by the runner Drem. No, not Dream, Drem. In June of 2020, Drem claimed a time of 19 minutes and 19 seconds, beating the existing record by several minutes. Because 1.16 had just been released, this speedrun got a lot of attention. It even caught the eye of Dream, who posted in the comments all of the reasons that he thought the run was fake. According to Dream, it was obvious that Drem wasn't playing a random seed, and was instead playing a seed that he had found and scouted earlier. Dream pointed out a lot of actions that Drem took that indicated Drem already knew the seed, but it's usually very hard to prove this. However, Dream did highlight one concrete discrepancy that did prove that Drem had spliced the run. The problem was Drem's loading animation. This animation is always the same for each unique seed. Drem's loading animation started in the center, but for that particular seed, it should always start in the bottom left corner. This proves that Drem had spliced together a different loading animation before he...
So for this one, it was the second one. This one, because... one, I thought it was suspicious that he had a new world already, right? But then also ran basically right towards this, which is like, you can see it out of the corner of your eye, but gets incredibly lucky here with 2 pieces of obsidian, which is all you need to complete the portal, and a hoe. Like, it's extremely lucky.
His run. This really was the first Minecraft cheating scandal that exploded on YouTube. Zyphon's video about Drem's run has over 10 million views. I asked one of the most knowledgeable Minecraft speedrunners on the entire planet, K4Y4, to replicate Drem's fake run. To make it even easier for our pro speedrunners, I even asked K4Y4 to use the exact same seed as Drem. The two clips only show the loading animation and the beginning of the run, so I felt as though it would be pretty obvious a splice was involved. Historically, splices have been caught by seeing jumps in the mouse, which occurred in Minecravenger's fake records, or hearing extra clicks in the audio, which was the case with Floby's fake runs. However, those are not present here, so the only other thing to check would be the loading animation. And that's why I gave the pro speedrunners the specific seeds so they could check if they wanted to. But really, this is probably the hardest one to detect, because it does require you to boot up the game and check the loading animations.
You know what? Hang on. Before we get to this, let me boot up Minecraft. Let me actually boot this up and check it for myself. The reason I'm booting it up is because, again, I didn't watch this, so I didn't know that, like, the intent. I thought about, like, maybe booting it up and checking the seed, but I didn't. So that's why I'm going to boot it up and check it for myself right now, to see which one it is. Because I might change my answer, but I'm pretty sure number 2 is fake. Simply because of okay, so that's where this one starts. Where does this one start? Starts down there. Okay. What I will say is first off, change that, lower this. I've really not ever booted up standard Minecraft, so I just got to change a few things real quick. But what I will say is, if I change my answer to 1, this is going to have a huge, and 1 is correct, this is going to have a huge asterisk. But, again, I'm locking in 2, no matter what. So, yeah. Where is the... I don't know, whatever. Single player. Seed. So this is the first one. We're going to hit create. We're going to see where it starts. So this starts right up here. Let's see where this one starts. Starts like here and spreads over. And I don't think the different versions matter. So that's where that one starts. Which was, like, it was slightly off from this, because it started like here and spread out. But let's see where this one starts. This one started in the middle. It might be different because of, like, a different version. I'm still going to go with 2, but yeah.
Remember Drem's seed. In K4Y4's fake speedrun, which in this case was clip number 1.
Oh, man. Oh, that's unfortunate.
The loading animation for Drem Seed starts near the top left, which is not correct. It should start in the bottom left. Let's see.
Okay, so yeah, it was. So I wouldn't be able to figure it out with that anyways because different version.
If any of our pro speedrunners remember the Drem situation,
so I got like
the fake
2.5 out of 4.
If I had to guess from these two, the only thing that I could possibly tell is maybe there was a cut in, I think it was number 2, right? My guess for this one is there's a splice in number 2 right at that load screen. And I believe Minecraft did that.
So first thing I noticed for Minecraft is right away, they just kind of went straight over to the ruined portal, but then I realized they actually saw it in the corner of their screen, so it does make sense they didn't just know where it was going to be. But I still think it's 2 just for the reason that this loading screen looks weird. I feel like there have been cheater videos in the past where where the loading screen is how they got figured out. And I don't know, compared to 1, there's just something off about this loading. I could be very wrong. That could just be normal Minecraft. Different
I thought it was
computers,
just the
but that's what I'm
absurd
going
block.
with number 2.
That's what
I'm
I thought
pretty
it was.
confident this one is spliced. There were so many controversies in Minecraft, or like the contents of the chests are impossible. Like the odds of what was in the chest was like literally impossible. That's wrong, right? It's meant to start in the middle. But why would they splice it in that way? Could that really be it? Oh no, that's in the bottom right-hand corner, so I guess that's just a thing that can happen. It could be that the spawns were manipulated in that these two things can't be this close together. Because I remember those 3 controversies. Splicing, changing of spawns in chests, changing drop rates, and things spawning too close together. And there's a lot of controversies in Minecraft. I'm gonna say it's number 2. Number 2 seems more lucky.
The only cheating method I know of in Minecraft is what Dream did, where you like change the files to make the luck more probable. But I feel like that probably wasn't employed here because it's such a brief section at the start. I don't know. I have no idea. So I'll just say clip 1 is the fake one for Minecraft.
I didn't see anything out of the ordinary in either Minecraft clip in terms of gameplay, but I did notice that one of the seeds, the one in video 1, loads differently in the video clip than it did when I loaded it up on my computer. So I believe that there's a splice in the loading screen on seed number 1, and that the player then knows that seed that they're playing perfectly and have optimized it for a good time. So my answer is that this run is not random, splice, video number 1.
Okay, evidently that was pretty difficult, but let's see if a real Minecraft speedrunner knows their history. I asked former world record holder Curryway to look at the clips to see if he could spot which one was fake.
Hello Carl, I'm here to tell you which video is fake out of the 2 Minecraft speedruns that you sent me. Now, to be honest, if I move my face cam, I was sent 2 videos and notes. And when I was sent these notes, it has clips with these seeds. When I first saw this, I kind of had an idea of what I was looking for. When I watched the first clip, I instantly knew what was the fake speedrun. So if we go in this first clip, we can see when they load in the world, there's a very specific way that this world loads. And this is the same with any way that a Minecraft speedrun loads, which is why this is necessary to show when getting your run verified. So for this run, you can see that it starts in this top left corner. And that is something that can happen on seeds. But for this specific seed, it's not possible because I actually know exactly what seed this is. This is from a cheated world record way back in the day from a runner named Drem, D-R-E-M.
Yeah, I didn't even know about
And this is the seed
thing,
that they cheated on. Now, I don't even know if this was the exact same world load that Drem did. I don't believe so. I think the thing with Drem's was that it actually generated fully from the middle. And this one, it is top left. And when you load the seed, actually, if I go back in here and I copy this seed and I hop into Minecraft, the loading screen starts actually in the bottom left, not in this top left area that it does in the video sent. That is how that I knew that even without watching the second video, that this run was the fake speedrun.
Yeah, and also this wasn't where I loaded in, so just a different version of Minecraft.
Right.
From these results, we can see that spotting a fake speedrun is pretty difficult if you don't have deep knowledge of a specific game, even if you are a professional speedrunner in something else. This just goes to show how easy it would be to fool the general public into believing you've done something incredible, even if all you did was just splice a few different runs together. A big thanks to Summoning Salt, Easy Speezy, Dark Viper AU, Small Ant, and Virtual for being such gracious guinea pigs. And huge props to Virtual for being the only person to correctly spot every fake. The man is obviously a student of history. And thanks to Suiji, Danny B, Henrik Norgren, and K4Y4 for helping me make these fake speedruns. Make sure you go and subscribe to all of their channels. And if you liked the format of this video, please make sure to let me know in the comments, and I will try to do it again in the future.
I would love to see more of these because I want to test my knowledge on speedrunning some more. That was insane. So I got this one right. I got this one right. I got this one like half right because I got the method to detect it, but I missed the actual one that it was, right? And then this one was just straight up wrong. So that's how I did. 2.5 out of 4. If y'all went and did this yourself, let me know how y'all did down in the comments. And if you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe. If you didn't like the video, hit dislike, leave a comment, let me know why. Thank you all for coming to my corner. I've been DM, and I will see you all next time.